Hi, my name is Ayub Al-Kindi, and today I am going to talk about the individual project too. Let's start with the table of content. First, we will be talking about YouTube, then the sponsors. Finally, we will be having a self-reflection. Let's start with YouTube. We picked YouTube to be our SRS system. YouTube is a video sharing service that allows people to watch videos and upload them. Here is the system vision that tells us what YouTube does. So basically, when a user creates a video and uploads it to YouTube, the video then gets processed, then compressed, then splitted, and it gets stored in the YouTube database. After that, the YouTube gets displayed in the YouTube's website. When a user clicks on the video, he will be shown the video. And now, let's talk about the sponsors. The sponsors are the stakeholders that pay YouTube money to display their advertisements. Here is the system vision that shows the relationship between the sponsors and YouTube. So basically, the sponsors are going to pay Google to display their ads on YouTube. Google is going to display the ads on video, and then the user is going to see the videos with ads. Another model that shows the relationship between sponsors and YouTube is the domain model, which shows the sponsors and advertisements with their attributes, and it also shows that when a sponsor publishes one or more advertisements to YouTube. And now, let's talk about some requirements that are related to the sponsors. The first requirement is that the system should display ads on video. The second requirement is that the system should record the number of viewers clicks on an ad, so that the sponsors shall know how many viewers were interested in their ads in YouTube. Finally, if the video is too long, the system shall provide the user with an option to skip the video. And now, let's talk about some questions that should be clarified with the sponsors. The first question is that what type of videos you want the system to display ads on. For example, if you have a math learning website, it will be only logical to display the ads on math videos. The next question is, how many viewers shall the system show ads to? Finally, what regions you want to put the ads in. And now, let's move to self-reflection. My SRS contribution strength is that I am able to finish my work in time. However, one of my weaknesses is that I rushed work. Since I have a habit of procrastinating, I left all my work until the day before the deadline. Hence, the content that I provided was average. My second weakness is that most of the content I provided is based on my experience rather than research, because I faced a lot of difficulty in finding resources, where whenever I try to search something in a search engine, it gives me a YouTube tutorial for it rather than what I want. And now, let's talk about the most difficult part I faced in the SRS. The part is Section 3 specific requirements. Just ask us to state some software requirements. The problem is similar to the second weakness, which is the difficulty in finding resources. However, I overcame this issue by these steps. First, I carefully studied the ACE requirements. Then I watched some videos on how YouTube works. Finally, I came up with as many requirements as possible. And now let's talk about the most useful part in the SRS, which is the system vision. I picked it because it summarizes the system using a picture, and it is beneficial for visual learners. As for my future plans, I am going to manage my time better to produce better content. I am going to show my work to my group so that they give me tips on how to improve my work. Finally, before picking a topic for a project, I am going to research a topic that has a lot of resources so that I won't face a similar issue. At the end, thank you, done by Ayub Al-Kinti.